Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Chad, and today we're going to talk a little bit about using a tool to add some modifications to your tires. It's add some grooves or some sipes or additional modifications to your tires for better performance on and off road. So the tool that we use to perform that is this one right here. It's a tire groover, also known as like a heated knife. And basically the way that it works is you plug it in, you let it heat up for about 5 to 10 minutes to get nice and warm, and then you basically put the tip of the head up against the tread where you're going to make the modification, either the groove or siping, and then you just push it through. The blades here basically are shaped razor blades, basically that go conform to the width of the head, the size that you're using, and they cut along with the heat to make the modifications to the tire. So there's a bunch of different sizes as well. They have the one that's on here right now is a number 2 width head, and they go all the way up to a number 8. So like I have a bunch of different types. This is a number 5, this is a number 6, and then the widest one I have here is a number 8. And basically they have corresponding blades that go with each size head that are the same width. And you use those to make additional grooves or cuts or whatever you want to do basically to your tires to get more performance out of it. And the blades work two ways actually. You can use one side, the closed side, to create a groove or cut through the tread blocks. If you flip the blade around, you can use the other side of it, the 2-blade side of it, to create sipes. So there's 2 different types they work. Siping, basically, typically you cut horizontally across the tread, and it adds additional groove, little sipes, little cuts basically to the tread block. And as you drive, they open up a little bit, and that gives you additional traction, both in the rain and the snow and the ice, etc. It's a very common practice here, especially in the Pacific Northwest. They have a bunch of machines at tire shops that'll do it for you as well. The downside of the machines is that they don't perform it. It's not customizable. Basically, it just cuts right across the treads, and depending on where that sipe comes, it could cut the tread block small, and then it can create it can chunk the tire basically as it heats up a little bit, if there's not a whole lot of the tread blocks in there. The benefit to that is that it's not too expensive, and it's very quick. It's not too hard at all. It doesn't take that very much long time at all. But if you want to customize it, you can use a heated knife to make your own customizations to it. So the downside is that does take a lot longer, because each time you're pushing it across each time, so you're basically only getting 2 sipes per cut, or per push across the tire. So it can take a little bit longer, but the benefit is it's completely customizable, completely up to you. You can start where you want, you can stop where you want. If you don't want to do certain tread blocks, you don't have to. As far as that's concerned too, like typically I will just sipe like the inside tread blocks. I won't do the outside tread blocks. Those typically get the most wear, especially when you're turning, and they can create more chunking possibilities if you do that. So the other way the blade works too is that it has this little set screw right here, and you can loosen that up, and then the razor blade here, basically you can move it in or move it out to control how deep you want either your groove or your siping, depending on what you're doing. So and in the future video here, we're going to show what modifications I made to my Toyo MTs.